Okay, it is time. Kind of like the announcers do for stuff. We're gonna set up the monitor. It's a 48-inch gigabyte monitor, OLED, and I don't know why I'm opening this. It was a very cheap mouse pad, given how bright and colorful and cheery it is. It's probably why nobody wanted it. I got them off of Amazon for, I don't know, $5 each. I got 2 of them. They're nice and big, and really good for doing stuff. I use actually mouse pads like that on my other stuff too, to keep my wrists from the edge of the table. And all right. So here's the machine. We're going to need to move it because the monitor is going to take up all the rest of this desk. And so, I'm going to need to scooch that down a little bit. Where am I going to put this computer that I don't trip over it? It's so darn heavy. Too bad I have this thing sitting on the chair, then I wouldn't have to lift that all the way off the ground when I do it again. All right, so now we've got this. Now, I did say that I don't buy things that are refurbished or returns, but this one I did. This is 48-inch OLED monitor, and it is $1,400 and some odd dollars, brand new, and I got it on Prime Day sale for $800 and something as a return. My expectation is that it's going to work fine, and if not, well, then I return it. But this is my main monitor, so it damn well better work good because I'm demanding that of it. I was reading about returns and people finding out about the burn-in stuff after they purchase it and returning it. And if that's the case, that's fine with me. This shouldn't have any burn-in. Really? I'm really about to open up the box right here. Right. Okay. So, first thing I notice is that, yes, this is definitely a return. This is not in anything here or nothing. It's just out in the open. I'm sure, though, that they went through some sort of process to make sure that everything is working fine. So if not, it's a really sad day. Is there something that you want? Holy cow, this thing is thin. Put this up here. Wow, this is super thin. Man, I can't believe how thin this monitor is. All right. Gosh, I don't see any instructions or anything. Maybe it's in here. What in the world is this? Look at this monster remote. Game mode, reader mode, sound out, menu. Wow, I've never seen anything like this for. I mean, it's not hey, no, don't go in there yet. You can go in there, but you got to wait until I'm ready for you to go in there. Okay? All right. Some cables and some other bracket, batteries, and limited warranty, extended warranty plan in Canada. Not in Canada. Here's our quick setup. So they saw the remote and returned it. Limited warranty USA. Important, mail in online registration today. I will be, I don't often fill out the warranty stuff for things, but I will do this one just because I did buy it as a return or refurbish. I mean, they guarantee it's working, full warranty and everything, so I'm not that worried about it. But I want to do the warranty. No, you got to wait. That box is not ready for you. Ow! It's let's see here. Display assurance. Limited warranty Canada only. Regulatory information. He didn't like me telling him no. That was not acceptable. All right, let's see how this mounts up. So don't set it on the power button. Don't hold it by the screen. We're going to have to set it face down on a table or something, which I can do. So I think we right. I'm moving this because I'm going to put it up here, buddy. Cats. All right. This thing looks wicked. Here. Say hello to everybody. And you can lay over here and look. Great. Take two. Let me gonna lift this out of here. This thing's freaking heavy at the same time. It didn't really say anything about how to get it out of the box. It just says not to hold it by the screen. All right. It's on the wrong side. Oh, well, unwieldy. Holy shit. We had somebody. Should have had somebody here to help me. Oh, damn. Right. Yeah, I probably should have had help with that. This thing's heavy. I don't know how heavy it is, but it's heavy. And it's so freaking thin, you can't hardly get a handhold on it. So, all right. All right. Do you need the box? Here it is. You can get in. Go for it. All right. How's my neck feeling? It's okay. Yeah, I have to do kind of maintenance from getting my muscles too tight. So it pulls on it, but other than that, I can do most everything. So I haven't had any fusion. I haven't had any surgery on my neck yet. You going in? He's thinking about it. All right. He's in. Yep. Yes, Cat is in the box. He could not resist. I saved him from a 12-pack of Coke earlier today. The box was on the floor, and all I saw was these back two legs sticking out. He squeezed himself into a 12-pack box and then couldn't get back out. That's my cat. Gotta love him. All right. Let's see here. What are you trying to come back out? Mm-hmm. All right. There you go. Good job. Okay, now see here about mounting the all right, easy enough. If you jump down in there, you may be lost forever. I'm just saying, at your own risk. That's my cat. Sort of, I told you I had a neck injury. Oh yeah, I have three vertebrae that are what do you call it? I remember, top of my head. But yeah, I had to have injections and stuff to stop the pain, to deaden the nerves, everything. So, and it will lead to surgery. I will end up being surgery, having 3 of them fused, maybe 4. Don't oil your screws. Wait, no, I'm not real happy about that. What? All right. So, got several screws here. Got 4 for this, 3 for this. Okay. And how does that go on there? These facing forward. These look like awful long screws for this. I mean, I'm sure they're going to work just fine because it's what they provided, but they do look awful long. Which in TVs, when you're screwing stuff in, you don't want to, like these here for the Visa mounts, you don't want to put it all the way in. I mean, you do, but you want to use the right length of screws. You don't use super long screws. And these, frankly, are very long. But it doesn't say anything about not to tighten it all the way down. In fact, the way this is set up, you have to tighten it all the way down. So they must be correct. This monitor has 1/10 of a millisecond response time. Blazing fast. And blacks will be very black because the pixels turn off. They don't just stop emitting a color and become like just a little bit of a dark gray because they still have light behind them. They actually stop emitting any light. So Right. Oh, and this is NVIDIA G-Sync. Now, one problem with NVIDIA G-Sync, and maybe they've solved it by now, but in the past, one issue I've had with it is that if you have multiple monitors, it won't run the G-Sync if on just one monitor out of two. That it wants to apply it to both of them, and then it'll go to the lowest number. And so in this case, the secondary monitor that I have here, this one is it's 60 hertz, and so it's just my secondary display. Whereas this one, I forget how fast it is. It's super fast. Super fast. So I don't know how it's going to work out. Like, am I going to be able to, use the G-Sync on this and then not on that? It might have to be that runs on a separate card. I don't know. Or it means I have to buy another one of these. And that's actually not in my budget. So that just isn't going to happen. Yeah, I do not like how close the screen is on the other side to everything. It does not make me comfortable. Usually, like even on this one here, you have a bezel. And so that's going to give just a little bit of distance there. But this thing here, it is so thin. I mean, it's the same depth as my mouse pad. That's how thin it is. Feels a little crazy. Like an office building with a parking lot in front. Now these ones I'm not worried about how long the screws are because they're just going up into the base of this thing. Just finger tight on these, and then I'll give it just a little bit of pressure. I almost wonder how the hell I'm supposed to pick this thing up to set it up. It's crazy. You can't just slide it off the end. I fear doing that. Summary had everything about Markee Dragon, the musical artist. Well, I have been. That's interesting. I do music. But I think you know that. So I'll have to see. I'll have to try that. See what it says. So, yeah, grab with the legs. Put upside. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Let's see here. Markee Dragon, the musical artist. Well, there's It's interesting because the music stuff, according to Google, just carries a lot more weight. And so yeah, it is interesting. You're the first person to tell me that, but yeah, it's interesting. All right, and this looks like it comes back out. Nope. Ah. Right. Pinched my hand a little bit. All righty. I think that it's only 37 pounds. It feels like it's a lot heavier. And it's probably just because it's so awkward to hold on to. It even shows you that you have to plug it into the wall in order for it to work. Go figure. Let's see here. I think that I'm just going to lift it up by this, grab it by this here. God, I really wish there was some handholds on this. Oh, these look like some sort of side backlights. Oh, God, just no handholds on this thing. If I have one complaint, it doesn't have any handholds on it. There's nothing here that I can just grab it by. I almost feel like I should put a Visa mount on this so I can pick it up. I don't want to lift it up this way and put pressure on the screen up here. I do not know how fragile this is. I'm assuming it's fragile. I'm just assuming it's fragile, but I don't know. And I don't want to just slide it off. I do not want to slide it over the table. The table's clear, but I don't want to tempt it. Get a bed sheet. And it's only 37 pounds. But it's just so damn awkward. I really wish that there was a couple of handles here. There's just nothing.
You, sir, rock.
Von Kaplanik just subscribed for 2 months. 07.
Literally, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. So, is that Vaughn? Thank you for the sub. Quit overthinking it? What, just pick it up? It says very specifically in there not to use the screen as part of the hold on it. But it wants me to put it down this way to do this. All right. God. There we go. Okay. Look at all that cat hair on it. Oh my God. Is there no protector on the front of this? There's no film to pull off? What the hell? Serious? There was no protector on this. Incredible. I can't believe there was no protector. The cat hair protects it? Right. Just cat hair I picked up off the table. This damn thing's like a magnet for it. All right, well, it is. So I need to figure out the connections on it. It feels very weird. This is definitely the thinnest TV not TV, thinnest thing ever. I mean, this is some sort of metal. I'm assuming that the front of this is glass. I don't know. It seems very strong. In fact, this might all be metal back here too. And so now I don't know if there's a film back here too. I don't know if it's something that comes off though or not. I think it does, but it's underneath this a little bit. See this and see it's got some holes in it here. And it's pretty tight on there though. I don't necessarily want to pull that off if it's not supposed to come off. You know? I'm not 100% sure that that is intended to come off. Leave it, I won't see it? Probably. That's probably the best.
You, sir, rock.
Dupes 880 just subscribed for 2 months.
All right. That's load-bearing plastic film. That sounds like a crock of shit, but okay. I mean, why not? Everything else has really easy to pull off plastic film. So, and look at this again. Look at that remote. This thing is chunky. Look a little of that. All right. So I realized something, and that is that I don't have a keyboard for this thing. If I want to plug this all in and try it out, I did not buy another keyboard. So I'm going to figure that out. Now, DP cable here and everything. It's got one DP. It's got 3 HDMI. It came with a DP and an HDMI cable. Both of them are not long enough. So I probably have some others over here. My box of cables. That's DP to HDMI. I have a bunch of specialty cables that I've needed for different things. Here is HDMI to HDMI. Another one that says adapter. Well, we're gonna have to turn it on in a different video, I think. So I'm gonna have to find a cable for it. See you in the next video.